Hey man, umnandi.
Fair,
I'm happy
yeah.
At least you came. I know mfethu you stay one street away, but you know you're always busy, man. It's a life of a YouTuber. You understand? But yeah, so Buffet to let you know, this is Play Sports, my guy, all the way from Davidton, same kasi Buffet. So here we are going to talk about AMA transfers. As in the transfer window, it is approaching, and yes. Also we're gonna touch up on a little bit of AMA topics because there's ning the so-called mangazo about Orlando Pirates, how they won the Nedbank Cup, because out there yeah, saying to recruiting and stuff, but now let's talk about the transfers, yes. Because I can see in Mamelodi Sundowns they will not do much. Orlando Pirates also, Ipagania, they won't do much. I think they have enough players.
Yes.
And also, Eding Abo Butelezi, I think they are solid.
Yes.
The only club that will be signing more players is Kaizer Chiefs. So, of course, there are rumors about Abu Mendieta, Abu Mtetwa. Actually, all these players are from Stellenbosch FC.
Yes.
And remember, Stellis stated they won't sell their players, yes. As they want to compete next season. So what can you say actually about Kaizer Chiefs? Because it looks like there's no club that is willing to sell them players.
And also, thank you very much for giving me time. Actually, I was talking about Kaizer Chiefs, bro. Like, because Kaizer Chiefs, they also don't like rejects. You understand? They also don't like rejects, as they rejected Andile Jali. But I think Andile Jali is still a good player. I think Kaizer Chiefs now like pride in Jumova, like Junior Kaje said, they must swallow their pride in signing Andile Jali. But actually, let's not talk about that one. You're talking about Stellenbosch and Mandieta, obviously, and Mtetwa. They were linked with Kaizer Chiefs. As you stated that Steve Becker said that you want what? He won't
sell any player.
Exactly. He better what? Resign. So do you think Stellenbosch, even though they like to do business with Kaizer Chiefs, they will allow Steve Becker to resign because of the players to go to Kaizer Chiefs? Obviously no. So guys, we should forget about Mendieta and also Mtetwa. And also Kanyisa Mayo was being linked, but what happened?
Yeah, but they gave him an extension.
Yes.
So yeah, the problem with Kaizer Chiefs, they don't take action. Actually, we can say Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs, they have the biggest fan base. So all the rumors are linked to Kaizer Chiefs. So anybody can link a player with the Glamour Boys. Yes. They are the biggest club in South Africa.
Yes. So
sometimes that's why the fans, they are always frustrated in terms of signing players. Some suggestions are just coming from the fans. And then AMA reporters, they take it from there.
Yes.
But from Kaizer Chiefs management directly, it's rare there's a linked player. It's rare.
But also, bro, coming back to you on that, I think Kaizer Chiefs, they shouldn't let this opportunity of signing Fiston Mayele to come to Kaizer Chiefs. I think they should grab this opportunity to sign this guy, because I think he's left with one year contract with the Young Africans.
Young Africans.
And then they were demanding how much? 12 million rand, which is Kaizer Chiefs could buy that player. So I think Kaizer Chiefs, they mustn't cry at the end if maybe Sundowns same Tati Lukao, because they are slow reactors, you understand? They took their time, like first. Bro, if a player is good, watch him. Watch him playing with Murumo Collins. Am I lying? Do you see the guy is good?
Yeah, that guy is good. And another thing, he is playing for Young Africans, a competitive club.
Yes.
Unlike a club Begdala Kona Bukelebe Minimana. He was a goal scorer, Ukelebe Minimana, where he's coming from.
Sure.
But the moment he arrives in the PSL, there's too much pressure.
Yes.
Because looking at the PSL is the toughest league in Africa. Looking at Amasadek countries.
Yes.
Is the toughest league. Because no bigger Ama club wago relegation zone. Marumo Gallants being relegated. He's good. Marumo Gallants, they are good in the PSL.
Yes.
Chippa United, Maritzburg United. All these clubs are good. They are competitive, but they were in relegation zone. Just imagine.
Yeah, that's true.
That's proof.
That's true.
EPSL
is strong.
Is the toughest competition ever.
Yeah. Well, and I'm also agreeing with you because we saw some many players coming from where they are coming from and then coming to PSL and then they failed. Especially as if you can include the Sundowns a little bit, you get it. There's some players which are being signed from another clubs are doing very good and then going to Sundowns. Let me give you an example of with this guy from Cape Town City, Madrid Lock, who's this guy? Forget about him then. It's Mashiho. It's Mashiho. You still remember him? Mashiho, yeah. He was very good at Cape Town City. You still remember? Marana Ushawa in bench. So it's the same as coming from where you're coming from. You get it, and then you play on PSL. That will be so difficult because we know that is actually for me my rating. I think PSL is the best league in Africa right now as we're talking.
Yeah, it's the best, man. It's the best because they have all the quality.
Look at SuperSport, how they broadcast. They even broadcast PSL a lot than all those leagues. You can talk about Nigeria producing nice good players playing overseas, but their league they're not dominating in Africa. It's only PSL which is dominating. So I think, but I also support the way fans are calling for Fiston Mayele to come to Kaizer Chiefs. I think Kaizer Chiefs should go for that player. Yeah, that is my last statement which I can say. Kaizer Chiefs go for that player before Sundowns or Orlando Pirates took that player.
So what about this player from Marumo Gallants? Remember Marumo Gallants, they got relegated.
Yes,
of course. A lot of players they are being linked with a lot of clubs. Abu Otladis, they have quality.
They were quality
Marumo Gallants.
Yes.
Because now there is this guy Ranga Chivaviro. He is linked with a move to Ilentole, Kaizer Chiefs also.
Can I support you in that?
I can say it's a suggestion from the fans. I can't say let's be clear on this. It's a suggestion from the fans because they are struggling, man.
Yes.
They are struggling.
Yes.
They assaulted Afazwane because of being frustrated. They've been losing.
But actually,
so that's why.
Let me just be honest here. I don't blame fans for that. But actually, the actions for assaulting Achazwane was not good. But actually, I don't blame fans because do you know, to support a club and then you don't achieve anything at the end of the season, but it's so frustrating. So some of the actions we can blame fans. Okay, going back to Rangach Vaviro.
Okay, let's go back to Rangach.
Going back to Rangach Vaviro, I think the guy have got experience of PSL. I think for him, let me just give you a comparison. If you say Rangach Vaviro, let's say just Kaizer Chiefs is the one, they have to sign one player. All their strikers, ne?
Yeah.
Rangach Vaviro and then this was guy Fiston Mayele. Which one can you choose?
Between the two. Okay. I can go with Ranga Chivaviro. The reason, because he understands PSL. He's been in the PSL. So he knows the pressure. He understands everything, our football, how we play.
And also his goals history are good for this season because I heard that he netted 17 goals.
Just imagine
for all competition for Marumo Gallants.
So that's good enough. But for Fiston Mayele, we just saw him against Marumo Gallants.
Yeah.
But we didn't tail that player all the way till now.
Yes.
So we don't have much information. Same as Abo Piminyimana. We just saw him on the last game. He managed to score 2 goals or 3 if I'm not mistaken. So we just saw him there. And then we took it from there stating this guy is a good player. They were calling him Hala.
The Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Who was trying to say that who was like
So you understand. So that's why I say I can go with Ranga Chivaviro because he's been in the PSL for so long. So if we can see that Chivaviro is good, it means he is good.
Yes.
There won't be any disappointments. But for Ama players who are Africa, it's another story.
They still need to learn and
they still need to adapt. There's a lot of things.
Yes.
So that's why name as Upi Minimana is linked with an exit.
Yes.
I think it will be a mistake from Kaizer Chiefs management if they can let go of Upi Minimana. Because I can still see something on the player. He can still do good. He just needs enough time.
But the problem is, let's be honest, Kaizer Chiefs, they're struggling also. So they don't have time to for Ubegezele Lumuntu. You get it? So I think you can say that you can blame them, but actually now they need someone who is proper and perfect. So I think Rangach Vaviro would be a perfect.
Why can't they keep Biminyimana?
Why substitute?
Why you let him go? Look at Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yes.
There are players at Sundowns who you don't know. Some players they didn't even play this season on the previous season. Some played just one game.
Yes.
Why can't we do the same? Put him in the bench for the rest of the season. But what can we do? Let's say we want to play continental football.
Yeah, actually, you have to have two squads. You understand?
Yeah, we need a lot of players.
Because you play a week in and out. Obviously,
so you
have
understand.
to have extra players. I get your point.
We need a lot of players. It doesn't mean that if he is not doing good currently, we must let him go. No loan out, not let him go. Makahlale pension.
Yeah, uzoba nomsebenzi.
Last somfaka khona uzowathola lawo ma chances that last 20 minutes.
Yes.
He will improve like that. Simple.
Look at Jukamanja.
Terence Fukamanja. He stayed in the bench for so long, man.
That's a
Terence Fukamanja.
That guy is a lifesaver for Orlando Pirates. I saw him several times saving Orlando Pirates.
Just imagine 5 games. I think I've been watching Fukamanja. 5 games. He scored those goals in all those games.
He's a super sub, that guy.
Super sub.
And you still remember Orlando Pirates wanted to sell him.
You understand? So that's what I'm saying.
I get your point.
I don't think Kaizer Chiefs must let go of Ulentolen. He's tall. This guy, there's potential. He just need proper coaching. He just need enough assistant. If we can get players like Andile Jali in the midfield who are creative, who got a lot of experience, he will get enough support and he can be our man.
Okay, bro, I can hear you talking about...
Let's go to Pirates. I know you can't wait. Because now a lot of people are saying, Ibagania, they bought a referee. But what can you say about that penalty?
Okay, guys, without being biased, just being truthful to my own, you understand? To be honest, maybe angazi umthetho webhola uhamba kanjani, but immediately when the guy was down, you understand?
Yeah.
And you can see that the guy is fouled, you understand? And then referee couldn't stop. Okay, there's a rule also saying, people were saying there's a rule saying that if a player is down while the opponents are attacking, the referee shouldn't stop the match. So with my one understanding, Loch, you understand? And then
that was Victor Litswalo
who was fouled. Yeah. I don't know who fouled him, you understand?
Yeah.
And then Loch comes and collect the ball, you understand?
Yeah.
He collected the ball, umuntu pants, and then going straight to the guy who is down, you understand? And then he tempted him with the ball. You saw that, ne? He tempted him with the ball, and then wabamba. So I think the guy literally was down. He was having that mentality. You understand? Maybe referee gonna what? See that like I'm what? I'm fouled.
I'm fouled.
So also with the Victor Hlungwane said that if a player touches the ball, it's a what? It's an offense. You understand? So I don't really get it when it comes to football rules, because the guy was down for almost 20 to 30 seconds. You understand? And then the referee couldn't act on that. And then after all, Loch came with the ball and then attacked the guy with the ball, and then
But I think the mistake, a poor decision from Victor Litswalo, who was down, because the rule says if the ball is coming straight to the hand, if you are we are sbalekisa isandla, like you skipped away from the ball, it won't be a penalty. It's not an attempt, because you are running away. You understand? You are sbalekisa isandla. But what Litswalo did, ukuthi ayisa isandla, that's where the problem was. So that's a straight penalty.
Yeah, I understand.
But if Victor Litswalo kept his hand,
okay, can I defend you? I think the guy was down for a long time. You understand?
It was not a foul.
I'm not a foul because okay,
he just slept. It was not a foul.
But I'm not like when they was trying to deliver the ball, and then and then if you watch it reversely and go back, you see that like okay, there was a collide.
Okay, he is down. He's being fouled. So Isandla Siap.
Yeah, that's true. I get it.
Because he did it on purpose. That hand was on purpose.
I would never defend. Go to referee and down now.
No.
So you remember okay, look at it. Orlando Pirates was playing against Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah.
You still remember, ne? And then he touches the ball. And then the referee called medics to come and help the guy. So you see what like
but it was a different scenario.
Where? Because it was an 18 area.
If foul it was not. That's why he was not fouled. That's why abazanga bayijaja in the first place. Akajajanga Mr. Referee been down for over 30 seconds.
Yes.
So usasisa besandla because already we have concluded ukuthi abayibonanga as a foul. Abayibona.
Yeah. Now I get your point.
So he did wrong uLitswalo ngokuyisandla and attempt to touch the ball. If bekakhiphe izandla zakhe like this every time when you are inside the 18 area azile izandla zihlala zisome.
Yeah, mara lokho kumele ngasijaji kungamela ngasijajele nayo ukawu.
You understand? Izandla zihlala zisemove inside the box. So that was definitely a penalty.
Always drama on PSL.
That was a correct decision. And I told Dstv Galo.
Yes.
I told Dstv Galo ngathi again mfethu uLodge will be a hero if Orlando Pirates can take this cup.
Yes.
Because of what he did.
Yes.
So definitely our Lodge Mari Pirates in Inhlanhla.
Yeah, the team was playing. Skukune was trying.
Was
trying.
Skukune befikile.
Yeah, that's obviously the big team and experience just keep them.
Yeah, I can say luck does work.
Yeah, it's Ukamanja. You've got Muti for Orlando Pirates.
I know Muti. I know Muti. Terence Ukamanja.
Oh, too much. Flying goal.
I expected a header because every time he scored the header, ngathi allow Ukamanja shoot the header, but he came late for Orlando Pirates. Yeah.
Okay, so, bro. Can we before we go any further? I think this Orlando Pirates thing, people are even tired of it. Let's talk about Manqoba Mngqithi, as many people are talking about him going to Kaizer Chiefs. What can you say?
Manqoba Mngqithi going to Kaizer Chiefs. There is one thing. Looking at Manqoba Mngqithi, he's an experienced coach. He's been in the PSL for some time.
Yeah.
You understand? Experience galore. So I don't think ukuthi mangabe bayamsigna ku Kaizer Chiefs, he will be an assistant. If we get Manqoba Mngqithi for Uzwane, if we get Manqoba Mngqithi, it means Arthur Zwane will be demoted. Uzwane.
Yeah.
Of course, in management they will have to take that decision.
Amara, don't you think with Kaizer Chiefs yamsabu?
No, it's not like that. It's not like that. Maybe something is going on. But looking at Arthur Zwane, he's a good coach for me. He just needs some good players.
I heard you would like he was people fans. Just say so fans of Kaizer Chiefs. They are blaming Arthur Zwane of going off Mato. So do you support that point?
Okay. Of course, this is football. Time will come where you will have to leave the club.
Yeah.
So it was that time for Eric Mato. I blame Arthur Zwane for not giving Mato enough opportunities, at least on the last games or on that final game against Cape Town. But it's a different scenario on Andile Jali.
Yeah.
Andile Jali bavele batlash nje same time. Ayizanga yabakhona farewell. There was nothing good about Andile Jali.
Yeah.
Like it's a horrible breakup.
Yes.
But looking at Eric Matoho, beisase that ilentole, that conversation, that communication, everything it was okay. You understand? So I thought Minugut on the last game against Cape Town City, he will get his last opportunity. Because the management knew what they will let go of the player. So why can't you give him his last game? Already it's over, man.
Yeah, besophelile mngana.
It's Champions League.
Yo,
it was over. So what can't we give him the last chance? You understand?
It's painful.
This is number 4. Number 4 was next, no confederation, no nothing. It was over. Why can't you give him the chance? So I blame Arthur Zwane for that. But for Ugutumato leaving the club, it was time, man. It was time because by totally pick up Tatoyone di Klokwe, given him Simango. They play 4 and 5.
But I can see with like Kaizer Chiefs, they're trying to sign good players. And also last season, people they were having hope that Kaizer Chiefs would do something on this season after babonabo with this Dylan Solomon and also Matlachi and also these guys who's the guy Ashley Dupree, and the people were saying Kaizer Chiefs that they're gonna do the best this season. So do you still have that feeling that next season Kaizer Chiefs are still gonna going to win the league or win something, or they're gonna improve with your own understanding? Because obviously at the end of the season people will be talking about Kaizer Chiefs.
Okay, what I'm thinking at this moment, only if Kaizer Chiefs will manage to sign a striker, a proper striker, and
not only one, bro.
Yeah, even one will be good as long as
what about injuries?
It's a proper striker. Because going forward we have Ulentolena, we still have Upi Minimana. That's why I'm not saying Upi Minimana must go. Looking, here's why. You can't just judge a player, because just imagine we are in need. We need that 3 point. There's too much pressure. So pressure is another effect that is causing players to perform under their levels. Mangabe une pressure, it will be too difficult to give your best.
Yes.
Looking at Abu Sekhot, Usekhot had nothing because every time they bamfaka under pressure, so he couldn't do anything. Because there was too much pressure.
So, with your own understanding, when I was really good, like Usekhota, he failed because of under pressure.
It's because of pressure.
Okay, I don't know. Guys will tell us what they think about Usekhota, but with my own understanding, I think sometimes a type of football where you are coming from, and Usekhota doesn't have a good history, man, even on Swallows.
So tell me this. Look at Ilentolen. Look at Umailul from Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yes.
Look at this boy from Orlando Pirates, the young boy. Who is he? Ratomo. Look at Umtutuzi Shabalala.
Yes.
Or Usamgelo Zwane.
Yes.
You can say number 1 is Mailula.
Yes.
Number 2 is Ratomo.
Yes.
And then Umtutuzi or Usamgelo Zwane comes last.
Yes.
You know why?
Why?
Because of pressure. Looking at Mailula at Sundowns, he have all the support.
Yes.
So he can be able to relax. There's no need for the boy to think much. There's no pressure from the supporters. What if I lose the ball? What if I do this? He have all the backup. They are already winning.
No, I get your
Looking
point.
at Ratomo from Orlando Pirates.
Yes.
Same. That's why Jose Rivera umfana who finally net bank up.
Yeah,
he knew the boy will feel the pressure. So it's pressure that is making some players at Chiefs not to perform on their best. But if a player
how let me ask you something. When we come back to Beneminyama, and now I understand what you're saying. If you take a look on Pitso Msimane was not buying and selling players when Sundowns was still struggling, but immediately when he saw that Sundowns is getting good, and then Wakalu Shama transactions of my players. So I get your point, and I really like it, because some of the fans now, as they are watching right now, they now understand why you say Beneminyama is supposed to be kept for Kaizer Chiefs. You understand?
Yeah, I think he must be kept. Another thing that is killing Kaizer Chiefs is experience, man. I always say this: experience win over quality. You can have all the quality.
Okay, if you're saying experience, why letting Matoho go? Because he's still capable to play.
That's what I'm saying. Kaizer Chiefs manje, they want to build on the minds of Abu Mutaum. They thinking they want to create a new Kaizer Chiefs without all those old players. Mangpeka Abu Itumele Mkhune, he's on the way. Looking at the way Itumele Mkhune bamtreatanga khona.
But do you think it can survive?
He will. Looking at the treatment. Look the way ama opportunities awatholai uBrendan Peterson, even though he keep making mistakes.
What about Bruce Vuma?
Yeah, understand. So Bruce Vuma ngasho ukuthi is a backup goalkeeper for uBrendan Peterson. Uitumele Mkhune, he's been given an opportunity to play because of the pressure from the fans. It's not that he's on the plans of Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, understand. So Umatoho Nai, he's not on the plans because Zwane want to build a new Kaizer Chiefs with young stars. So he don't want to invest on somebody who will retire after 2 years.
So do you believe on this building thing?
Mina, I can say Mfethu, it's not my club. Let's see next season.
It's not your club.
Their plan will work now. You understand?
Aish.
Because we can come with all these suggestions.
Yes.
But as long as we don't have a say on whatever they are doing,
yes,
we don't have control over that.
Yes.
So let's wait for next season and see ukuthi plan double by sub.
Yes.
That's why Umato didn't get opportunities.
Yes.
That's why Ukune bamfaka sometimes nakhona when they are all under pressure, too much pressure,
because of injuries and some
suspension and stuff, because he's not on the plans.
Aye.
Now they are building ahead. They want to have a new Kaizer Chiefs that will dominate, which will work if they have a solid plan. It can work if they have a solid plan, but it will take time for these players to adapt. Look at Ashley Dupreez. He adapted late.
Yes.
Last month, Kano actually to please Begazam pick up. You understand? So
but we're not even talking about Usaile, or how do you say Christian Saile. We never mentioned his name.
Look at the time. Look at the time. Guys, we'll have this conversation again. Ufike late. Because man.
But guys, I want to leave you with a question that do you believe on Kaizer Chiefs building up, of saying that they are building up? So guys,
next time ufike late. I told you.
Forgive me guys, next time I'll try to be early.
Next time
guys, support my channel.